I'm live. What's going on, humble? Oh man, hey, I learned the hard way, man. I had a had that it was some footage playing in the background, and yeah, they shot the live down what since November, so I'm just happy to be back on live, brother. I think it's a good signing. I think it's a solid signing. I don't know if I hold on, let me adjust this real quick. I don't know if I really say good. It's a solid signing. Um, but I mean it's a good. I didn't like the fact they waived Cousins. Like I'm like y'all couldn't waive nobody else but Cousins. Y'all couldn't waive the Kimbe Matumba. I said the Kimbe. Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, little brother. Like the fact that they waived Cousins, I didn't like that because I thought he gave him a real shot. If you can get some quality minutes away from him in the playoffs, then you're good to go. I just man, that bothers me. The fact that they waived Cousins, but the signing I think is what they need. You know, someone that's because I mean we let's not deny it, man. The the Lakers is soft, bro. Like and the verdict is out on the Lakers. That's what everyone know about them. It's like you can get up into them, you can get all up in their grill, and there's nothing they're gonna do about it, man. So I think he brings some toughness, and I'm really interested to see how he match up with Montrez. Because I think if the White's not in there, Montrez a bully everybody else. He just play bully ball with them. So I like the signing. I watching his brother do a little interview about it. He was like, he gonna go to all his games. He don't care if that's weird or not. You know, but hey, man, I like the signing. Again, I'm just a little annoyed by the Cousins. He said Montreal would definitely eat us alive. You know what? I'm hoping that he could change a little bit. That's the one thing I want him to change. What's wrong? Oh, okay. That's the one thing I'm hoping that he can change a little bit. Hopefully, Bull comes back strong with us next season, though. Um, I'm hoping too, man. I'm a fan just because I want the guy to do good, man. Like I just want Cousins to just get because he didn't have the best reputation before all that happened, but then after that, it started to seem like a ripple effect of him just like injury after injury after injury. So hopefully, come back, we can pick him up. Lakers need to cut Jared Dudley. To me, Jared Dudley is honestly one of those guys that they're gonna get much playing time come playoffs. And to me, I'm sorry, he just looked like a dad out there playing ball when he's playing. So yeah, if they cut him, hey, no sweat off my back. They could have cut him and kept Demarcus, man. I really didn't want to let Demarcus go, but I don't know because I don't know if he'll make it back in playoff time. I think that would really boil down to uh if he make it to playoff time. You say get Caruso out of here. I don't know, man. I like Caruso. I think Caruso have a little edge to him, man. Sometimes he provide them with the spark they need. Coming off the bench, I don't see him being a huge problem. What's wrong? Um, but yeah, I don't see Caruso being a huge problem. Um, I'm not the biggest, like, I ain't finna buy into this whole GOAT conversation LeBron keep calling it. I I don't know, man. To me, like I said, and I continue to say, to me, the Lakers got to beat somebody, man, to get me excited. I'm not gonna sit here and be delusional, man. The Morris signing, I think, is good. Somebody and first of all, some of you guys on here, man, I really want to say thank you because you guys give me a lot of insight on players that I don't normally have insight on. And so I just want to say, like, I appreciate it because someone would point out that Markeith, the Morris that we just signed, he don't really he never really had that starting role. He never had been in the position of his brother. So someone said who would I'm sorry, y'all comments come so quick. I'll be trying to get them. Someone said, who would I prefer, J.R. Smith or Deion Waiters? Me personally, Deion Waiters. It's not even close in my book. Now, minus the little, I don't know what he got going on personally, but to me, J.R. Smith honestly seems to be one of those guys that just like, if it's rolling, he's rolling. You don't. I can't remember last time I seen him like, oh, he just took over this game. Like, so to me, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Joseph's on. He said, Markeith, though, we need to snatch up JR just for a wing guard and shooter.
But see, that's a J.R. Smith thing. I don't know. I'm not a J.R. Smith hater. I just don't. So I just feel like he's a streaky shooter. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Danny Green. Like if when Danny Green is on, he's on. Like when Danny Green is on, he's hot as anybody. But you just he got to be on. And I think the same thing with J.R. Smith. When they're on, they're on. When they're not, they're not. And that's not rely. We can't rely that much. For a 3 and D player for you think we should sign Dwayne Ellington if he gets bought out? Um, I ain't even really looked at the Wayne Ellington thing. They should have cut Jared Dudley, Quinn Cook, and Troy Daniels. Signed Kenneth. I like Kenneth Fareed, Lance Stevenson, and Jared Smith. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everything as it come in, so I'm not ignoring your comments, but as they come in, I'm trying to get them. J.R. Smith, I don't know about Lance Stevenson. Lance is entertaining, but sometimes the goofiness gets me, man. If y'all ain't know, I'm kind of like a cut and dry, like no nonsense type of guy. To me, I'm not Danny. Lance Stevenson in the plan sometimes and get carried away. Like we need to we need to really like have some people in there that's gonna hammer away, man. Like it's game time now. You know what though? A player need a 3 and D sniper, not anymore Sanders. Okay, I'm not. Okay, Donald Trump. I agree. I agree, man. They do, but it's just consistency, man. Like if y'all follow my channel, y'all know I've been preaching this crap, man. And who is stay home? You said you. I'm about to say it myself. When the game is on the line, we need these guys to step up. It's like everybody turned to little puppies and just shy away. Like we need that dog, that toughness, and that's the one thing I'm excited about for Morris is his toughness. Like he's a tough, hard nosed player, and I love that. In American nothing Donald Trump. Um, I'm sorry, I missed somebody comment there. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, man, he got to show up. You know what? And that's the thing too with Danny Green. You know what? And I was having this conversation too. A lot of people get playoff experience is good. Don't get me wrong. And Danny Green got a lot of it from the Raptors to the Spurs. He got a lot of playoff experience. He got that, and that could come in handy. But you got to make them shots because we all know LeBron passing. If listen, if I'm coaching, all I'm saying is, look, it's the fourth quarter. LeBron is going to get you the ball, knock down the shot. Like it should be somebody just sit there and just practice on shooting. That find that spot, get there, because LeBron gonna hit you on it, and you got to knock down the shot. Because I'm just gonna say it, LeBron ain't really trying to shoot them free throws at the end of that game, so he ain't finna do too much driving. Which I just think he just owns that. He could do it when he wants to. That kills me, man. And Anthony Davis, we got to accept Anthony Davis for what he is. I want him to be a banger. I want him to get in there, but that just is not his game. And I was going back watching some of his Pelicans things, and I'm like, yeah, he could really kill this if he wanted to, but he's not. So, hey, man. Um, Somebody had a good comment. I just missed it too. I think it was the Dion Waiter, Langston Galloway. Okay, the Dion Waiters thing. I think they could really use him, and I think he could use the Lakers, right? Like he kind of got an image to repair, and I think if he can just get on there, play ball, and get out of the get out of the little bad spotlight, I think he's a guy that's gonna get you some buckets. And the thing that bothers me, man, is if you go back and watch the Lakers versus the Clippers, if it was only 3 quarters in the game, oh, we won. We good. We 2-0 against them. So I really don't understand. Say Lakers are already good. Y'all sleep. Howard was a still. No, Howard to me is the third best player on that team so far. You Howard has been a difference, so I'm not sleeping on Howard. He's been my surprise of the year, man. Like so Howard has came in and played just the way you wanted him to play. I don't think he's I don't think Howard is nowhere even getting the credit that he deserves. Now the dunk contest thing, I think that was past him. It was it was a little iffy to see him out there trying, but it was cool. He had some cool dunks. But other than that, I think he's been a steal. I think he's been playing hard, and I think he's happy for the first time in a very, very long time. So, but yeah, you're 100% right, man. If you just counted 3 quarters. If the NBA game was only 3 quarters, man, it would be 2-0 against the Clippers. So what did that tell us as fans? That should tell the coaches and the team somebody got to close. Now, if LeBron is pacing himself, by all means, and he gonna close in the playoffs efficiently, I'm with it. Because the Rockets are a team that I think that loss against the Rockets was more about the Lakers just trying too hard to play big. You just play your style of play, man. Don't adjust to the team because that's not what you do. Just play your style of play and let the rest come to itself. Um, but again, player, do you know if it can be bought out? No, I can't. Want to trade anyone with a bid sell. I think it would have been that great. I think what happened now, I don't know, because Gabby, what are you doing, baby? I'm sorry, guys. What are you doing? Can you leave that here? Thank you. Okay, or not, or not, or not, or not. It's her world. It's her world. Um,
Oh, you see her.
but yeah, like I was saying, man, I just think that I don't know if the Lakers need much. I don't. I just think that now they just gotta put it together. Like I don't, this whole keep acquiring, acquiring, acquiring. You gonna almost have a new team when you go into the playoffs, and you ain't nobody gonna know nobody. So the Lakers in 8. Um, I really don't feel like they need much. Somebody said Kuzma and Danny for Bradley Bill. Well, I mean the trade deadline gone now, so it's not gonna happen. So we got to ride with what we got. Let's we get somebody on the buyout market, but I just really don't. I don't know. It's just about the Lakers taking what they got, man, and saying we are going to go in here and play hard and beat some butt. You know what I'm saying? And again, I mentioned this earlier. Now we know Rondo got a history of flipping that switch in the playoffs. So if Rondo can flip that switch in the playoffs, that can be really, really big. Now I know he's getting older, but if he can flip that switch in the playoffs, that can do big for Lakers. Got to do this for Kobe. Um, um, you know what, man? Much as I want to say, yeah, they got to. I don't. It's hard, man. You don't find too many people with the mentality of a Kobe. Look, Kobe. Look, man, Kobe was a beast. If the game on the line, me, you, the baby, everybody know who getting the ball. You just got to stop him. Well, the Lakers don't have that guy on their team right now. You know, To me, I think Anthony. This is more about Anthony Day, RIP Kobe, definitely. Um, this is more about. I think it's time for Anthony Davis to kind of like state his claim. He just seemed like a guy riding with LeBron. Like, take over. You're the future of this team. Well, if he signed, you the future of this team. Take over. Like, I don't think Anthony Davis is getting enough for the blame because you rarely see like yeah, Anthony Davis numbers are going to be good, but you rarely see 100%. He got to toughen up. And if you rather see a game, you like, ooh, when I Anthony Davis dumped. Now I did like he knocked down that one that shot against the Nuggets, which was really, 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 kind of clutch for him. Do I think AD is do you know what? I was thinking is AD and LeBron, because they both really vouch for Boogie. And I don't know how they feel about that, but you remember now, they always said that Rob Palinkas. I talked with Davis. I I talk I talk with Davis. I talk with LeBron before I make moves to build his team. Well, if that's the case, so did they sign off on you waving Boogie? He could dominate. Yeah, you're right. Anthony Davis, man, I don't want to say he's soft, but so I won't say he's soft. But as someone just said previously, he got to toughen up. He got to toughen up and come in and like stake his claim, man. It's like the way the Lakers could beat the Clippers, and I keep using the Clippers, bro, because they're sort of like, but on the West, they're the team to beat. It just if you're sitting here and you don't agree with that, then I think you're kind of being delusional. They're the team to beat right now. Like when you look at it from top to bottom and momentum and all of that, they're the team to beat right now just because of how they beat us. But this is the thing too. The way that the height, the length, we should dominate teams and we don't do it. KCP KCP, come on. KCP is a guy too that can let me want to say how you say. KCP is a guy too who can get going and then sometimes he can just go clinky. I just we just need a consistent third scorer, man. And I don't care, or just long as someone show up every night. If it's scored by committee, I'm cool with that. But we just got to get someone in there, and we just got to get somebody got to get excuse my language. Somebody got to get pissed off. Like I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Somebody got to really get pissed off and like kind of man up a little bit. Like stop letting these like. Did anybody watch that Houston Rocket game? Well, Russell Westbrook. Not only did he just come down and like just kept tearing us up in the paint, but he not only did that, he walked over to the bench to talk trash to us. Now, he did that last night, and that didn't work out well for him. But I mean, they won the game. But sometimes, but Russell Westbrook is actually one of my favorite players. Sometimes that aggression get just the Clippers. No doubt, no doubt about that. When they are definitely all in on winning a championship. You know, um, the Clippers are all in on winning a championship. But my only thing about is like the Clippers. I think they have to me personally. I got to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. I am a Laker fan, but I gotta be honest. They are to me the better team, but it gotta work this year. I keep saying that, and people say, like people keep saying, "Are you hating? Why you?" I'm not hating on the Clippers. All I'm saying, it gotta work because can you imagine if they don't win? They made every move you can make, and all the fingers gonna go to Kawhi Leonard because of the if he low managed and they don't win, where do you go from there? Because to me, honestly, Kawhi, I love Kawhi, man. I love him since San Antonio. But come on, man, like you gotta play, bro. You gotta play, and and maybe it. What if it's something we don't know? Because I keep bashing him, man. I don't want to be bashing him, but I'm old school. Like you had to drag Kobe out the game. You had to drag Mike out the game. Those players played. And this low management thing that started in San Antonio with Pop. Pop was the I think Pop even got fined a couple times by the league for load managing his players. But it started there, but it don't matter if they win the chip. If they win the championship, what can we say? Somebody we're gonna say we should have low managed, right? But if it don't work, I'm about to lose again, and that shit, you're gonna have to go through all this BS again. Um, well, I can never call LeBron a bum, man. He done too. I can't never call LeBron a bum. Even though even before he was with the Lakers, like I'm not gonna sit here and act like um I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've always been the biggest LeBron fan on the court because I can't lie like that. So if anyone take that, I can't do that. I can't ever say I was the biggest LeBron fan because it's just that I still remember that All Star game when Kobe got on LeBron. Like this is your lead. Like close this game and don't make that pass. So I'm kind of old school like that in that sense. But other than that, man, but I'm a definitely a LeBron fan. But like you said, you gotta close. You gotta close. That's what made the Cavaliers deadly. Kyrie closed. Kyrie closed for him. When you look at back when he had Dwayne Wade and all them, he closed. They closed. And to me, the Lakers got to get a closer. Because let me tell y'all something. If you can name a better closer, a better six man than Lou Williams, somebody point that out to me. I this guy is a man. You know what? I don't know. I don't know how you really. I don't know if I'm a coach and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, how do I start the Clippers? You know what? Lou Williams is not. Lou Williams is on top because he always seems to get them back in. Like he come in and it's just the offense picks up instantly. He will be and whenever he's on the court, he will be a priority of mine to start. I'm going to do it to Brandon Ingram last year, second half. See that. Hey, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Cool. Hey, first of all, if I know they play tonight. If y'all been watching though, we got to give Kuzma his credit. He is trying. He is trying. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I get I get confused with comments. I be trying to read, but what I was saying about Kuzma, because I got on Kuzma, and I had people come at me like, "Yo, leave Kuz alone, man. He's still young." Blah blah blah. But Kuz is now passing. He's trying to play great basketball. He's naturally a scorer, and you get scores, but he's a basketball. He become more of a facilitator, trying to play within the offense. So hats off to Kuzma, man. I got to give that man that credit. I got to give it to him because I can see the effort and him trying. Um, right. If LeBron was the is I don't know to say if he's the best in the league right now at 35. To say he's the best in the league, would you really take it right now? Would you take LeBron over the Greek Freak? To me, I think the Greek Freak is the best right now. To me, and again, I'm not taking nothing from Kawhi. I just don't believe. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you can load manage like that and be considered the best. It's just hard. It's hard for me. For me personally, I know some people disagree with it. That's fine. We have a different opinion. But when you load manage that hard, man, I can't put you in the Giannis. He said Giannis won't make it to the finals. Who's gonna stop him in the East? Really, really. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something else though. The Raptors are again quietly good. They're quietly good, and we do not give Coach Nick Nurse enough credit. He's fly up under the radar. But that man, the system they came up with to stop Giannis last year was amazing. And then you seen them starting to play zone. You see a lot more team playing zone. Nick Nurse and them started doing different stuff like that last year. Nick Nurse is a remember I told you we ain't gonna talk about it now, but in years down the road we're gonna remember Nick Nurse's name. That guy's is a hell of a coach, man. And the Raptors again are quietly good, going about their business. So do I think they'll make it past the Greek Freak? Nah, man. Yeah, you're right. Nick Nurse is working with Scrap, but hey, he working pretty good with. He said Joel could slow Giannis come playoff time. You know what? Joel Embiid, man, is one of the most gifted players that just can't seem to get it going sometimes. Like it's like when you need him most, he kind of like, like you like, all right, this they time, and then he'll get a stomach ache or something. I'm like, what? So I know I'm a Laker fan, man. But listen, I follow all the teams, and the Lakers for one are a team that just really like they ain't been doing nothing. They ain't been doing nothing for the last couple years, so we had much to talk about. So I got a chance to watch all these teams. That's how I be the cool. Um, Mark Moore, let Cuz Real Philly. You know, if you should go to Clipper for payback. They got an open roster spot. You know what? I can see that. I thought that's the first thing I thought. I thought that I was like, what if because either end up going to the Clippers just out of spite? I don't know, but I do. You know what? I want him to stay with the Lakers. I'm sorry, they could have waived somebody else. What about Horton Thornton, whatever that guy's name is? You could have waived him. Clippers versus Rockets, 7-game Clippers. What about Harkless? He want to stay in New York. I don't think, from what I was told, and again, that come from one of you guys. Someone was saying that he preferred to stay in New York than coming. Excuse me, guys. I'm mouth dry. Um, what did someone said? Giannis the best. I'm sorry, the comments be disappearing fast. Giannis the best. You know what, man? What I like about Giannis and the Bucks is when you watch that team, there's no egos, man. They just go out there and play. It was. I keep talking about this, man. It was 20. It was like 30. No, 26.2 seconds on the clock. They up by like 12, and Giannis still diving on the leading, leading. I don't care if you lose a game, but if my leader's out there diving on the floor, giving his all every second, I'm gonna ride for that guy. That's why I'm a Kobe fan. That's why I'm such a Kobe fan. I mean, Giannis is just that guy that just goes, man. He goes. You know, it's the Sportcast show, BBJ, great show. Hey, thanks, man. But yeah, Giannis is just a guy who just gonna give it his all, man. And I love that. You know, he's gonna be the next face of the league. You know what? I think he's there, but you know what hold him back for just taking over his reins is he's quiet. It's no drama to talk about, which is a great thing. It's a great thing, but it's hard to promote. You know, it's hard to promote quiet. It's hard. Like it's hard to promote. Joffrey, what's up, man? It's hard to promote that when Giannis just go out, ball out, and go home. Like there, you know, with LeBron, you got your interviews and you got him and the great things he does as far as social justice and all that is all the other stuff. It's something to talk about. Well, from basketball, beside basketball, you got nothing to talk about with Giannis. That's what holds him back from being like the real face of the league because you can't sell a ticket unless you just to see him show you. It's not enough to see how hard I think LeBron gonna go for the rest of the season. LeBron is a marketing genius. Um, how I think that I think they're gonna try to go hard up until about the last couple games where they're gonna really try to rest it up for the playoffs. Um, but then again, to me, I don't care. I don't care how hard they go as long as you go hard in the playoffs. You can rest up and you get in. I think they should keep that 1 or 2 seed, stay up in that area. But I want to see. But to me, also we got to remember, injuries is number 7-7. I couldn't agree with you more. Giannis is a tall Russell Westbrook, tall and if I'm not mistaken, stronger. He's just that. But I just feel like they got to find a rhythm, find a groove, find out who's going to close these games, and then kind of coast along here. I don't want them to do too much because Anthony Davis got an injury history. LeBron is 35. He had that one injury last year, but he's 35, and Father Time is undefeated. So, but to what 77 said, I agree with you. And that's why I'm such a Westbrook fan. Like I like Westbrook. Like I love players that give it their all and they never cheat the game. Like you like Westbrook, hate Westbrook, he gonna give you all he got on every play. And Giannis is the same way. To me, he might be the best player in the world, but Kawhi Leonard is the best player in best basketball player in the world. You could be 100% right, man. I just need him to play more, man. It's hard to put him up there with the greats when he ain't putting in the when he ain't putting in that time. Like I'm a fan of Kawhi. Hold on, yeah.
I said those are the true facts, and he needs to get up for Milwaukee. He needs to be in a big market, MSG needs him.
Madison Square Garden. Giannis and M. Oh man, oh man. You know what? I'm secretly rooting for the Knicks, man. Like I'm secretly rooting for the Knicks just because I want to. But to me, it's not about them. It's about their owner, man. I just think they find a way to screw things up. I don't choose Kawhi as the best player in the league. And you know what? Something else I want to say too about Kawhi. Kawhi getting his feelings very fast. I'm telling you, Kawhi can get in his feelings because you can hear the little things being said. You can hear the little things being said, like who that Montrez said. You got two guys that ain't really that's never really been a part of the team. You could take that out of context. It could be read somewhere. I don't think so. I think they're a unit. But Kawhi, if you keep saying little stuff like now, this I heard Doc say out of his own mouth. We just got to play more together and play more. I just think that be careful with the words that come out your mouth because Kawhi will get in his feelings and he'll be out of there. Never hated y'all just comparing guys in their prime to someone who's 35 and been to eight straight finals. Um, I missed somebody covered. They had a good one too. I'm sorry, man. But you know what? And I think that's the thing too. We sometimes we forget that LeBron is aging out. I think LeBron got about 2 more years at best, and then he's gonna fall back. I think it's gonna be about that time for him. Is you don't want to see him go out, on no other terms. But Kawhi Kawhi is could be arguably the best player. Like you just don't think the Lakers don't win this year is for this is it for a long time. Um, you know what I you know what though? Somebody pointed out something to me about somebody just mentioned about a clutch gene. Somebody pointed something out to me. They say, y'all, do you know Michael Jordan missed 26 last second shots? Nobody remember those. They only remember the ones he made. And if someone can relay that to LeBron and to players that just got to be more clutch, it's okay to miss the shot. It's okay to miss the shot, but take the shot. Like I get it. LeBron can't get criticized because you be like, well, he hit the wide open man. The wide open man didn't miss it. But the wide open man ain't the guy. Like the wide open man is he could be wide open. I'm scared. You can kick it to Quinn Cook in the corner if you want, or Danny Green in the corner. But Danny Green ain't LeBron. LeBron got to close the deal. Take it or miss it. That's fine. But I just anyone knows that the Lakers don't make the. I couldn't say it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it in there, man. I'm trying to get these comments as they come in. And you got anything over there? I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to lead nobody out.
Stephanie Sutton's watching.
I don't want to lead nobody out. Um, so we right now we on YouTube and
Right now, Facebook.
Facebook. YouTube and Facebook right now. So I'm trying to get to everybody. Hey, what's going on, man? But listen. First of all, I just want to say why I got you guys on here, man. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. This has been great. This has been amazing. And also, I finally got my live back today. Like this is my first live since November. So hey, I'm just happy to be back, man. I'm just happy to be
No
back.
live streaming.
Yeah, they got me. I was I think I was like watching the game was playing in the background, and I didn't had no idea. Okay, I knew the game was back there, but I didn't know they could see it. And YouTube shot me down for 3 months, so we're not gonna play that game no more. I got it. I'm good. But but yeah, man. Said they banned you. Yeah, they took me out, man. Do you think the what? I do think Dwight should start over JaVale, man. I do because he'll give you that early toughness that you need. I think Dwight kind of is a tone setter. I think that Dwight kind of set the tone for them a lot of times, and when he's not on the court, they just seem to be a different person. Exactly, Dwight bring that energy that that toughness, that fight. Now he get a lot of fouls. I will say that the White gets a lot of fouls, but at the end of the day, man, I love him when he out. I'm just happy for the guy. I love um when people make that change, and they go through something and then they can come back. And yeah, I freaking love that, man. I love that. So I'm happy for the guy. Now, again, I've got to say, I am so sad about the Marcus Cousin. But as y'all pointed out to me, and again, man, thank y'all, man. Y'all keep me on my toes. It might have been a great move to just let him go rest. Because I'm saying if they waive him, he still get his little money, right? I think he only signed for like the league minimum, like 1.5 million or something. Hopefully, he still get his money. But I really hope that it's a power move for him to come back next year and be better. I hope. I hope. I mean, again, that's wishful thinking because we don't even know what AD going to do. Even though I don't think AD is going nowhere. To me, you know what though, man? You got some players in this league that are just. I say you got Batmans and you got Robins. To me, I gotta be honest. Anthony Davis is a Robin, man. Kawhi, not Kawhi. Kyrie is a is a is a is a Robin. Kawhi, not Kawhi. Kyrie is a Robin. They Robins, like they're not Batman. They're Robins. Go ahead.
Um, since that's because of Nike and YouTube, a lot of people think they might never miss baskets, especially young generations who didn't live through the 90s.
Yeah, that
Everyone misses shots and for part of being greatest, and yes, the White should be starting.
100%, 100%. And that's the thing. That's the only thing that bothers me about the whole LeBron not taking the shot. Like you're gonna miss him, man. You know how many times I know like Kobe, come on, man. And I don't care no more. Like I don't care no more. Like after he missed it like in the game, I'm like all right, Kobe, or I might miss that one, whatever. But just take the shot because you're that guy. What? No, you can't have that, baby.
Chips, got it.
Get your chips here. There you go. Do you really need? I really don't feel like I really don't I really I really feel like the Lakers got to get actually stating facts. Where's yours? Okay. Um, I'm not. I really don't feel like LeBron. I mean, I really don't feel like the Lakers are dumb. I don't. I still. You know what? I still feel like certain times when the Lakers are on a roll, the coach stick to this little plan, right? And what I mean by that is, um, that one game, it wasn't the last game. I think Rondo had like 23 points. He was on fire, but because it was at the little 6 minute mark, we got to switch him out and put him in the maybe Detroit without D Rose. I doubt it. I think they kind of happy, but I would not. That's a person I would take because he got something to prove. I'm just trying to figure out how the best duo, but neither of them are closing. Um, it's like this. Would you take Paul George or AD? I think when you argue about the best duo, I think the best player out of if you compare Kawhi and Paul George to LeBron and AD, the best player, Kawhi. It's just at this point, is what it is, man. He just younger and at his peak right now. He's that guy. But the best duo overall, because you got to say, would you take Paul George or AD? AD. Would you take Kawhi LeBron? Kawhi. But on who would you trust more? Or out of those two, I would go with LeBron and AD on that one. I just got to like trade Kuzma for Devin Booker. That'll have to be next year. Like y'all realize the trade deadline over, right? Like that ended. Y'all be coming up with some great trades, man. I'm like, yo, somebody needs to send the trade deadline up, man. So you have to get on the buyout market now. But some of y'all be having some great trades. I was like, man, because some of y'all work for the Lakers. But nah, I really think that this season gonna come down to these two teams. Um, um I kind of missed that comment. I don't know if that was to me or not. Um, but when it comes down to like the to me, the best team in the league is Milwaukee. And they now that's again, you got I always look at things playoffs, regular season. The regular season best team is Milwaukee. Hands down. So far. Now that could change. I don't think it will. But in the regular season, it's Milwaukee. But if you flip that to the playoffs, I don't know. I think a quiet team right now. They're not quiet, but they like a sleeper team is Houston. I don't know what they're gonna look like. I don't know how that small ball gonna work out in the playoffs. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But they got potential to be like really, really good, or that ship sink. The Bucks and the Clippers are the best team. Well, I can't argue with you right now on that. Donald Wood, I can't argue with you, my man. Cause I'll be like the one thing about my channel is I always try to be honest, even if I don't like to be honest. Like even if I don't like to be honest, I try to be honest, right? If you ask me right now, who the better team, the Clippers or the Lakers? I think anybody tell you the Clippers are not the better team, just based on performance of what we've seen so far, you got to give it to them. Apparently, if so, he won't be playing for us. They just waived him. Somebody said, Cousins, yeah, he could possibly play playoff time. Well, he won't be playing for us in playoff time. And I don't think he's gonna come back after. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna. That hurt. I was driving when I was in my car and I looked and seen that. But then again, they got so many big men. I don't know where he would fit, but I would take him just for his that mental. The Lakers lack mental toughness. I don't know why they lack mental toughness. It's like if if two guys on the playground playing basketball, not on the playground, but on the court playing basketball, one might be better than the other. But if the other start talking trash and getting in your face and bumping you back, you out your game. And it seems like every time the Lakers just shy away, shy away. Oh god, they getting serious now. They need to keep him. He's a secret weapon for the Clippers. They leaving when the media started blaming him for getting kicked out of the playoffs. Look, did LeBron take some days off? I don't. Yes, LeBron should take some days off. LeBron is 35 years old. And let me tell you, nobody's saying this. Why are the Lakers falling off so bad? I don't see I keep trying to read comments, I don't see AD if wherever he leave, he got to go with someone of same stature because he haven't proved to me that he can win by himself. Um it was I was going on somebody else's comment. I definitely got yeah, LeBron. Yeah, they should rest LeBron. And the reason why is for one, you get two things out of resting him. For one, LeBron some rest. Two, I think that um you got to get some confidence in that backup squad. You got to get some confidence in that backup squad. Like if you ain't got no confidence there, like you want him to have some confidence, and I just don't see it in him. And I've seen AD saying he want to play with the Bulls. Some people say he's definitely leaving, and some of y'all just say he's leaving. Um, But to me, it comes down to do you play what you want to play? Or you want to play for a chip? I think playing right now, if he give him his best, I'm playing with the Lakers right now. Give him his unless he go to like another contending team. Because he's been in New Orleans for how long? And we keep acting like AD didn't. And I'm not. I'm a fan first of all, but we keep want to say AD didn't have nobody in New Orleans. AD had Drew Holiday, DeMarcus Cousins at one point, Rondo at one point. So I don't think AD can carry a team by himself. I could be wrong. I don't think AD is capable of carrying a team by himself. So wherever he go, if he go by himself, but a good supporting cast. But I don't think he could be the best player. He could be the number one. He can be a number one option, but I don't think he could be that guy on the close team. Really, 18. I do think so. I do think so. I do think Kuzma needs to give us at least if he's that guy, he needs to give us a solid 18 and just let him come to him. Like he don't have to go force all his points. And he's doing that, and I'm so happy for that guy. He's definitely doing that, but he don't need to go force everything. Like it'll come to you, just relax. You're gonna get. But I think what happens, he's seeing Ingram, and he's like, man, that should be me right there. What do we came to like, huh?
You think Ingram and the other guy are going to be good playing together?
Lonzo?
No.
Uh, that's another. I know you're talking about Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good question. Um, Zion and Ingram. I noticed some when these two are playing. It's like they don't seem to bounce off each other very well. And I think Ingram been waiting on his opportunity to have his own team, and he was having it, and now it's Zion's team. Which in his mind he should have always knew it was gonna be Zion's team. So I don't know how that plays out. I think, but they're young. They can grow up as a dynamic duo together. That team is definitely Eric going and so forth. Uh, I do got them creeping into that eighth spot. And yeah, AD's had some help, so I don't think he's that guy. Just carry a team by himself. So even if he stay with the Lakers, sign a long term deal, they're gonna have to go get him some help. Um, well, I don't know if you could say you. I don't know. I don't think you could blame LeBron for AD's lack of performance in LA because before LeBron got there, he still wasn't quite that guy. Like, and I get he's young and he's developing, but I don't know, man. I was a fan. I'm still a fan of Ingram. I'm still a fan of Zoe. I think Zoe is I think Zoe is just a it's kind of never he's always gonna be a Jason kid and never nothing more. His dad painted that target on his back and it ate him alive. I think the Pelicans gonna creep into that A spot and make it interesting because that boy Zion is a beast. I just don't know how long Zion gonna last.
But you got Lonzo's brother.
Now, yeah, listen, I'm so high on Melo. I may be the only one high on LaMelo, but Melo, I don't know if y'all been watching his tape over in Australia. Not is that what not Australia? He in is it Lithuania? No, he's somewhere. All right, he over the water. He's somewhere over that water. Um, Melo to me is gonna be that guy, and I got him going to the Knicks. I got Melo going to the Knicks. Do Zion weight worries you? I don't know if it's necessarily his weight. I just think he's naturally a big guy with freakish athleticism, but that weighs a waste on big guys like that. Like, yeah, because when you if you look at him, I call him the bit goofy. Like that's my name for Zion because every time you see him, the bit goofy like a big kid, man. But when you actually look at him, he's cut. Like he's not like some flabby guy. He's in good shape. I just think that it's just going. I think eventually it'll be too much on him. I think of Zion is just. I don't know how long he can because like his spring is amazing. Like you look, he come up for a rebound, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. He right back at them. I'm like, but how long do that last? And when that goes, what do you have left? Um,
That's in the start.
Zion, yeah.
They playing like full
Yeah, yeah,
full
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. So that's gonna be good. Um, yeah, Zion is happy to play, and I'm happy for him, man. I just don't want stop, Gabby. I just don't want I just don't want him to like try. Don't try to be anything but yourself. Just go be yourself, man. Like, always number one.
Gabby. Gabby.
Um, like I don't know. Like I think Lamelo, man. I'm so interested. And And listen, I don't down. I did a video about this, and I don't down fathers. I love fathers. Don't get me wrong. I'm a father myself, obviously. But LeVar just relaunched the Big Baller brand, and none of his sons are involved. And I just want to say, I'm happy. I'm happy because the kids got to grow. But Lamelo, I think Lamelo gonna be that guy, man. That you can support Lakers and other teams. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Do you think the Lakers squad is better than 2016 Cavs? Yes, yes, yes. Yes. If they better than 2016 Cavs, I mean, yeah, you got Anthony Davis, and yeah, yes, yes, they're a better squad than 2016 Cavs. Um, yeah, easily, in my opinion. But like, but yeah, this man, listen, I really don't feel like I just feel like the league is in a place now where everybody got a shot, and it's making this NBA season. And now that we heading down that home stretch, it just make the season so much better, man. Like every team, and that's why I'm a little disappointed in Portland though. I was like, this format is designed for Portland. Cavs, Young, Corey, Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, Kevin Love, and Drummond. The Cavs, young. I don't quite know what's next for the Cavs, man. Like I don't know what's going to give them that because I think they like you. I like that the lineup you just gave is a talented one. So I don't know if it's coaching or they're still trying to figure themselves out. Maybe they're still trying to just figure themselves out. When the Lakers lose, what's going to be ESPN excuse? Keep it real. When the Lakers lose, what's going to be the ESPN excuse? I can't speak for ESPN. Everybody's gonna have something, but you can't. I don't think if the Lakers lose, what excuse can you give? What else can you give? Zion Williams the second coming out the Shaq. That's a lot. That's coming out the Shaq. That's a lot now. I can't go that far. Yeah, Shaq was otherworldly. Shaq when he entered the league, man, but Zion got the potential. But I mean, he don't have that. He ain't that height of Shaq. I think they should sign and trade Draymond or Love eventually rebuild. They trade into. Um, I you know what? I think they, a sign and trade. I think Kevin Love need out of there, man. I think Kevin Love needs out of there. I don't think he's really like into it like that anymore. Um, I don't know. I was a fan of Kevin Love in Minnesota, even a fan. But that's the thing too. When you when you bring all these new players and all these somebody taking a backup role. Somebody got to play a backup role. And if you look, Chris Bosh did for Miami, and I don't think Chris Bosh get enough credit for his role. And I was always low key upset about Chris. Everybody said Chris Bosh, oh his numbers went down. Oh he just tagging along. No, Chris Bosh was the energy guy on that team, and he fought. Don't forget the person who scrambled for that ball that he passed out that your boy hit. Ray Allen hit now. Zion doesn't got a post game. Can the Clippers sign Cousin? The Clippers, I think they can. I don't see what can start the Clippers from signing Cousin. Zion, but I think Zion, he's a rookie. He's a very, very talented rookie that's gonna definitely build, definitely build. So, and sometimes the hype on these young kids coming into the league, it could be. I think Zion has done his part as far as living up to it. Um, I feel like a lot of hype is on Zion's shoulders, and he's responding. He's a young. That's a lot, man. When people, can you imagine everywhere you go, everyone's looking at you like you're the guy. You're supposed to be the next big thing. That's a lot of pressure. So, shout out to Zion. I think Zion's gonna really beast out. He just got his weight concern me, but it's not necessarily his weight. It's just his build. The crazy thing is that Carmelo was supposed to be in the role Chris Bosh was in. That'd have been dope. I think he chose to stay in New York though, right? If I'm not mistaken. But any moves now got to be made from buyouts and things like that. I don't. And it don't really benefit teams for buyouts for players unless they save them some money, but they don't really get compensation for those buyouts. So it just they think a lot of people are going to get bought out. It just I just don't see it happening. But I tell you one thing now why teams are a little bit more a little bit more willing to buy out, as opposed to using for draft. Because since the draft last year, it done changed it so much. No one seen the Pelicans get the number one overall pick last year. So I think the draft is really gave him 5 for $80 million to Melo. Um, he was that was when he was with the Nuggets when all that originally happened. And then some kind of way he ended up in New. I think they signed. He signed it then with New. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just happy that at least the man got a job. What do you think about Zach Boone wanting to play with Bron? Um, I ain't really paid it. I ain't really Zach Levine like he do some like some he got some athletic skills that I don't know. To me he one of those fly under the radar guys, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. That's not a knock. But I ain't really followed him enough like that. Like I know he was in Minnesota for a while. Now I think he's in where is he at now? Miami? I think I don't know. I don't know where he's at now. Zach Levine. Um, and the notion about a lot of players don't want to play with LeBron, and I mean, imagine if the Pistons ball out Derrick Rose, I might have to waive Troy Daniels and get me a third. I would do that. Yeah, who wouldn't? I mean, if the Detroit Pistons bought out Rose and Rose became available, that's what they need. That's literally what they need. I would not be opposed to that at all, at all. Um, but again, and to me, the energy, man, the energy. The Piston probably trying to get a high pick, but I'm interested now in how they doing it though, because they changed the whole draft format. That's how the Pelicans got up there. So I'm really interested in how it plays out and how that affect how. I think they're trying to prevent tanking. So I don't think you could just easily tank to that draft pick anymore. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be good, man. Okay. They obviously Wade Morris and maybe Galloway. So feel about the Mavericks. The Mavericks, I think Luca. I'm sorry, I don't know what my baby just handed me a play phone. I guess you want me to give her a call. Um, um, Luca is. I think he is getting he deserves more attention than he actually getting. But the kid can ball, man. The kid can ball, and then I think it's really about Kristaps though, the unicorn. I don't know if it's gonna take him a whole full year to get back to form, but if he ever get back to what he was in New York, that's gonna be could be something serious. Now I do say this though, like you get those players that look really, really good on suspect teams, and then they get on good teams and they don't look as good as they were. I feel the Mariners need one more piece, perhaps Dennis Schroeder in the summer. But that's the thing about the Mariners. If the Mariners have a need, they're gonna go try to fill it. Now they don't always get they got they gonna throw their hat in the ring, and I love that about the Mavericks, man, because if they see an opportunity, they gonna plunge. They gonna plunge. They going for it. And honestly, when they picked Luca, I did not see that. I did not pay that much. Obviously, it came overseas, but I did not pay that. I did not pay that much attention. Dallas is going to be good. Luca and KP is going to be hard to beat. Yeah, I just think that KP Porzingis ain't back yet. He ain't back to the guy he was. But once he get there, hey, that gonna be a heck of a tandem, man. It's gonna be a heck of a tandem because not only Luca good, but he played with a lot of confidence. Like he expect to be great. Rockets versus Mavs, 7 games. Who I got? Ooh, ooh. Just because I don't think Chris right now, if I had to go right now, I go with the Rockets just because I don't think Porzingis is just it. But a healthy Porzingis and playing the way, oh no, man, that'd be good. Rocket future at best is like Raps that they will have to rebuild like the Raps, but undrafted players and bad picks. Man, the Rockets are a team that go for it. They try to make moves every year. Every single year, they trying to do something. So I can't get mad at a team for trying, but I don't know how much they gonna have. I don't know how long this gonna last with the. Because if they don't get there this year, um, you know, and then so if they don't get there this year, and the Clippers and the Lake, and let's say the Lakers and LeBron leaves, and so if they fall back, and they still got the Clippers still tight in there, I don't know how to get past them, man. I don't know how to. But hey, check this out, guys. That's all I got. We've been on here an hour. Um, People are looking at me like, you better get your. All right, that's enough. Hey, man, I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and we're gonna come back and do this again next Friday. I may even try to squeeze a live in. I put it out in time. Hey, thanks, man. I put it out in time. Let you guys know when I'll be on here today. This is my first day back with my channel having live. I appreciate so much all the support, man. You guys are making my dreams come true. I'm just a talkative. I'm just a guy that love to talk about sports, and I got some people to talk about it with. Hey, I thank you guys so much, man, for the love and support and building of the champ. Make sure to follow me on Christian Sports Corner and on Instagram and Facebook, man. I'm started being really, really active over there too. Um, I'm being pushed in that direction. So, with that being said, please, just continue to support, man. I can't be more happy. Thanks for you guys pushing my we humble, we doing it more often. I'm back now, baby. I'm back now.
You might be on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way to do a call in, man. I gotta figure out. Like I said, I'm still working it out, man. Hey, it's been good, man. Hey, thank you guys. You need to start selling merch. Hey, one step at a time, bro. I've been trying to do it. Honestly, I've been trying to do it. I'm just trying to get the hang of it, man, and learn how all of it go. Me personally, I just like to cut on the camera, and talk about sports, man. The business aspect of it, people got to remind me, hey, it's another part to this, right? But I just love sports, man. I'm the guy that they tell me shut up. I talk about sports too much. So with that being said, until next time, guys, you guys have been amazing, man. I'll see you later.